Oh well. You hate video games? Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I should warn you that we're gonna be playing a video game for a little while. I hope you can be okay with that in time. One day. That's why you watch other people play them. You know what? That's super fair. Gotta know thy enemy, it's true. Man, I can't stop gushing about it, but the animation in this game is top tier. So good. I'm be lurking while playing Pokemon Sword for the first time. Oh, yo, congrats. I hope you have fun. I want to make a logo that looks like Jak and Daxter logo. It's so shiny. I want to touch it. We're already 70% of the way through this game? Damn. Damn. That one dog made this game. And they scolded him for it. Fuck. Make a great point. Right. Bring 120 orbs to the Oracle. Okay. We have 72 orbs, so technically we could do whatever it is we need to do. I think. Let's maybe go up to the snowy peaks that we almost went to last stream, but didn't. Because that seems fun. Oh, I'm sorry I got angry for a second. Apologies. Please forgive me. Doing 100% or any percent? Any percent. No 100% pressure. We might do a cleanup stream where we seek out stuff. We're not gonna worry about like 100%ing all the way on our first run though. I do think I want 100% eventually because the ending is fun and it'll lead directly into Jak 2, which I do plan on streaming. Ow, okay. Kablam. Kablam. And plus, once we actually like beat the game, we'll have opened all of the things. And so we can go back to levels and there'll be eco events where there previously were not any. Are these guys just forever around? Did these games become edgy? Oh boy. Sort of. Yes and no. A lot of people give Jak 2 flack for becoming edgy. They point to the opening line that one of the characters says. I won't spoil it. And their points are valid, but I don't think it's just an edgy game is the thing about it. It's not just they gave Shadow guns and made him curse. You know? They do say crap in these games, though. I do think the writing changed. How's the volume, guys? Is it too loud? It sounds like it might be loud. Done it several times because I love this game, but it's not hard to 100%, so I highly recommend. I definitely remember when I grabbed this for my PS2, like, not having a tough time 100%ing it, so. Whoa. Yeah, they say the crap word. The C word. Can you believe it? Can you believe to see? Jak 2 makes the cuties blush, does it? Oh, that guy's so small. Sir, why are you so small? Oh my god, Shiv. So, Monsta, me, and Shiv play Final Fantasy XIV together, right? And previously, Busta was fucking gigantic. And they still are. Uh-oh. But Shiv got the urge to buy a Fantasia and change their character. And they made a bunny girl. And so now I am the one who is small. I am the one who is why are you small? I'm quite tiny. The guy that I knew that was really into these games had an edgy OC for this universe. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely, the first game is really lighthearted and just a good platformer. Kind of collectathon dealy and relatively innocent, and then, yeah, it changes directions. Excuse? Whomst? Oh my goodness, definitely hurts. Thank you for continuing to rent a plot in the Ghost Zone. 6 consistent months in the Ghost Zone. I hope you're enjoying your plot of land. Hurts, thank you so much. I'm trying so hard to make my camera read that I'm sad, but it's not doing it, so I'm just gonna hit the button that makes me think I'm sad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying in the Ghost Zone. And now Naughty Dog is nothing but edgy? Yeah. I mean, we'll get there. I think I want to finish my Last of Us 1 playthrough that I was working on. Whoa. Why is that eco vent there? What is the even? Okay, I can't shoot out stuff like yellow eco. This is red eco. Got it. 6 months. That's an upside. It's an upside down baby. Please don't upside down the baby. Well, I'll get that egg someday. This looks like there's a little bit of water on top of the ice, which seems like Jak would get very cold feet. Oh my god, he's barefoot. This is horrible. Jak, you are going to lose your toes. At the fucking least. Fried fish poutine, yo. Fried fish and poutine, that sounds yum. Okay, can't do those. I assume I need blue eco to like activate them or something. But maybe that's not correct. Oh! Well, I've stumbled on a way to completely stop my momentum, which is nice. Ow. There we go. Or maybe I just need to jump over. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, are they just pinball bumpers? Or whatever you'd call the things that like... Oh! Ping pong you around in a pinball machine / game. Oh my god. We love ice levels. We love ice physics. Every game with anything cold, especially water and ice snow, makes me feel cold for the characters in the game. Oh. Oh. Well, now I look like a fool. Well, they don't get me anything, so I don't feel too bad that I missed all of them. Also, what the fuck? There's nothing here. Well, idiot, if you rounded the corner, you dongus. You dinkus donkus. Am I still on just chatting? I'm a dinkus donkus. I did it. I'm gonna close that tab with the turkey twerking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anybody and everybody who wants to remember the turkey twerking. So red just kind of gives you like a big increased attack and like a little bit more range, I think, on your little spin. Oh god. Our red eco juice is out. Yep. Ow! Why did I just walk into that like a real dongus? Yeah! Fahrenheit gifted people subs and it was really nice of them. I hope you enjoyed the emotes. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to use them if you don't want to. And they'll be gone in due time. Like, maybe that's too depressing. I was gonna say, like all things. Fuck. Did you know about Twitch Prime? Twitch Prime. Is that? No, that can't be all there is here. It's a whole other direction I didn't go. Plus there's that red eco vent down there for like seemingly no reason. But I don't actually know that red eco does anything for me other than attack up, so. But both go, Kya! Well, Blizzard Birth, stay tuned for Jak 2. That's all I'll say. Oh, that man is, okay. Oops.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral, like, how am I gonna get changed back now?
I don't know. Daxter, we kind of came up to a an impasse with that in general. Yeah, that's true. That's me. I'm a little bit of like a, you know what? Maybe getting into philosophical discussions ain't it. But like, I'm a little bit of like a positive nihilist. Like, you can only do so much and only so much of it matters, but like, you might as well make it count, you know? Like, nihilism is usually like, oh, it's very negative, but I think there's a silver line there. When Jak say the fuck word, I mean the F word. Fuck. Thank you, Daxter. Existentialism, nothing has meaning except the meaning you give it. That's fair. That sounds more my speed. Vizzo did a swear. No, I would never. Oh shit, can we see something over there? What is that? Is that something that we get to later? That's kind of cool, if that's the case. Or something that we've already been to that I just don't recognize. Excuse you. This did a swear. No, I would never. You can't prevent anything. I actually do like my swear redemption. It lets people burn points on me being an idiot. And forgetting that maybe swearing isn't always it. It keeps me a little bit in check. To be like, oh right, maybe I don't have to swear all the time. Whoa, okay. That entire structure hurts me. Got it. Oh, hello. You've come to fight, have you? Uh-oh. Why do this man have red eco? Stop that, sir. Ow, okay. Goodbye. No, we're done, actually. Well, here's some red eco. That'll probably deal with him. There we go. Fire. This is very good at swears, but would never actually swear because this is a family-friendly stream. For edgy teens. That is probably my demographic, huh? That doesn't seem super advisable to me. Can we do it? Can we be the one that breaks it open? Viz is fucking dead. This is true. This is true. I forget sometimes. Thank you for keeping me in check. Sorry. Sorry. I got distracted. Apologies. I'm a streamer. Yay. Feels good to hit buttons. This is why I want everything to be like a little bit analog. I want to hit a button. I want to hit a button. I want to turn a knob. I want to put a VHS into a thing. I want to plug a USB into a port. I want to chunk a 3DS cartridge out of the 3DS and feel that spring push it back out, you know? One of those things. I love me some of that stuff. It feels good. Sir. Can confirm VHS is very satisfying. Definitely can be. That's just good feedback. It's true. And it wasn't like by design, it just happened to be like a byproduct of how things are made, how things are made. But now I'm kind of like, wow, I sure do just want that to be the way things feel, like intentionally. What the fuck? Am I a silly? Should these not break because of this? I guess I'm a silly. Nothing satisfying of putting a giant tube wire into a socket and twisting it to lock. Whoa. Digital stuff doesn't have the same tactile feedback. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And maybe that's why people are obsessed with mechanical keyboards. And I'm just not. I just ain't in it yet. Oh, no. I can't miss the very first one. Oh, I goofed it so bad. Do these guys just spawn forever? Hello? I guess they just spawn forever. Oh, heck. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I see. I mean, they're a pretty good source of green eco, to be honest. Like the touchscreen power button on the Xbox 360, I hate that. I feel that way too. So I got a PS3 recently, and I got the backwards compatible one, but then that didn't work out. And so I got a slim version, and I gotta say, literally just hitting the power button with an actual button, as opposed to the alternative, which is like a little touch thing, don't like it. I will say I like the button, the design of the 360 that has touchpads or touch buttons more than the 360. One of my favorite tactile feedback things about the original 360 though is slotting in the 360 proprietary hard drive into the top. That feels good. That feels real good. It makes a nice click. Hell yeah. Cool. My AC vent has a giant accordion tube with a twisty lock in place. Oh, cool. Yeah, gotcha. Mine does not have a twisty lock. It just kind of snaps in place. I am trying to go back up just for this one precursor arm. Yay. Okay. I think there's more stuff down here. Oh. Not down there, Jak. You silly butt. It's true, I'm Ridley's girlfriend. Yo, congratulations. Your AC has an unsatisfying snappy piece? Yeah, Sam Miller. I feel you. Also, hello. Where's this go? To some more. Oh, bird!
There's the flat flat.
Birdie! I love them little flaps. Oh god. Oh, I had some depth perception problems with that one. Oh, I've made a mistake. Oh, everything's fine. Mistakes were not made. Press circle to use. We'll go check it out again. We'll go get back to it. I love them little flaps. Oh, speaking of little flaps, air flaps. I think I'm gonna grab. I don't know if we'll move directly onto Jak 2 right after this. Because there's plenty of games that I want to play. And I kind of really want to check out Yoshi's Story for the first time. Because that occurred to me that I'd never actually played it properly. And that might be a fun stream game. All right, goodbye, bird. It was nice knowing you. Oh, circle to use on bird friend? Oh, gotcha. Yoshi's Story, yeah. All I know is that in the intro, people think that they say eat asshole, which is nice. Good for them. So, is there anything going on down here? No. This red eco. Red eco kind of doesn't... Red eco doesn't feel like it has much of a point. It's just kind of, oh, you're stronger, I guess. Like, blue Eco powers up electronics. Yellow Eco, you have range attacks. Red Eco's just kind of like, yeah, you're beefy, I guess. Ooh, wait. I just saw that path. Oh! I did a whoops. I don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe these aren't anything, and they're literally just like, but this is a dead end. This wouldn't make any sense. Like, there's nothing here. It wouldn't make any sense if I couldn't do something with this. Well, I've certainly done my best. Nobody can say that I didn't try and make this happen. Maybe I need a miner friend? Maybe. Jack doesn't know how to pull a lever. I mean, do any of us really? Yzma certainly didn't. Or Kronk didn't. Man! Emperor's New Groove is such a good movie. It's so good. If you like rhythm games, I think Everhood might be a decent stream. Everhood is unfortunately a game that I've watched a lot of. Because Barry streamed it and played it way back in the day. And I'm not huge into rhythm games personally. Like, I have dabbled in a rhythm game or two, but it is not my bread and butter, you know? But they're cool. Just in case you didn't know you were in a winter environment, we are gonna have sleigh bells in this soundtrack. Okay. Blue Eco might be available somewhere. Ow. Can act all tough. Man, I sure do hate this waist-deep snow that hides all the green eco and also just allows enemies to spawn forever. Oh well, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Probably nothing. That seems important. Okay. We have arrived up here. Oh! Excuse me. I hear you, little fly thingy. What are you called again? Scout fly? Oh, hello. In this house, we love blue eco. Although the box art for eco is primarily yellow. Fuck. Well, oh well. Egg. Egg. Is there a better source of blue eco? Probably not, right? No, I don't need the oh my gosh. Oh, one at a time, huh? That's where we're at. Okay. Whoop. I think dinner might be ready soon. Something smells quite good. No, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it this cycle. We're gonna wait. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna go down. There we go. Well, that would have been nice to do in one cycle, but here we are. Cycle? I don't know that that's really the right word, but it's fine. I don't know that it wanted me to go that way. Slam dunk. Oh, I see. It wasn't like a mechanical import, it's just for traversal. Got it. Oh, stop. I'm scared. Stop. Hey Viz, hey chat. Hey Toucans. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's just a shortcut? Got it. How are your beans, Toucan? Wait, no, how's your soda? Frick! Once upon a time you had beans. Not anymore, though. We have evolved past beans. We no longer have the need for beans. I had a productive day, and I'm rewarding myself with a burger, which is accompanied with a shake and not a soda. I can't believe I've been lied to like this. I've been so misled. Everything I knew is a lie. That's okay, though. Shakes are pretty good. 2 cans of shake. I don't know how I feel about the idea that I just had of shakes in a can. Now I want baked beans. I can't really do most beans. It's a weird texture thing for me. I'm not about it. To each their own, though. Chase your bean bliss. You know? More power to you. I feel like I've done this weird. Huh. There sure isn't a power cell anywhere, huh? Except for, I guess there was one over in that corner that I got. It didn't feel like the correct power cell, though. You know? Maybe we have discovered enough to know what the name of it. Stop the last lurker, Glacier Troop. Okay. Deactivate the Precursor blockers. Okay. Scout flags. Got it. Huh. And I assume if I go this way, I will just eventually reach where I grab that Precursor orb. Oh, God. Oh, sorry, they're called power cells. See, the power cells are orbs, and the Precursor orbs are eggs. It's all very confusing. Yeah, okay. I feel very cool for having gotten here in an unintended way. I guess that's all there is here? Right? Seems kind of all done. And I assume the Glacier Troops are the guys operating the, what do they call those things? The siege weapons? You know the ones. Battering rams. I got there. Ooh, I see you. Don't think I don't. Little secret hideaway. Hello? What's going on in here? This is cool. And not just because it's neat. Yo, I want to see the model for Jack's shadow. Look at how low poly it is. Look at him ears. I mean, honestly, it might just be literally what his model looks like without textures on it. No, it looks pretty PS1-esque. I like it. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go see if there's food. I'm gonna refill my water. Y'all stretch. Get some snacks if you need to. Use the bathroom, etc. And we'll be back in a little bit. Stay tuned. Or don't. I'm not your mom. Or dad. Or parental guardian. Or found family. See you in a bit. Hello. I ate the burger. Sorry for being away for a while. It was good. I hope you guys are as good, if not gooder. Welcome back to Jack. Oops. Takes a minute for the audio to catch up. I went in here and died right away, right? That's the thing that I did? You're Benoit. That... No, we can't move on. I'm sorry. Okay, we can move on now. Man, these sure are away. Those certainly do just look away. I wonder what they say during speedruns of this game about these pillars. Man, one day dildo technology will get to that point, and we'll all be saved. Dick skip percent. Oh my god, I exploded! Now we have yellow some places. What are these noises happening? Hello? 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 What just happened? Did I miss something? There were noises. I'm confused. Are you guys also confused? I'm confused. Maybe yellow will give me the power to pull levers. It actually might give me the power to, like, deal with those things, yeah. Oh! Hang on. Okay, I was just checking to see. I thought there might have been something underneath there, but I don't think there is. Lello. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure where that was. Let's do a little explore. The door explorer. Maybe will give. Oh, I already read that. That's where I'm at tonight. That's where my brain is. Maybe. Ow. I didn't realize my roll did damage. Interesting. Stop. Let's go back. You thought rickety bridges were scary. What about rickety and frigidity bridges? Very scary. In case you're wondering what the correct answer was. Hello?
Invisoguy.
Oh, Jerry Quill, thank you so much for subscribing for 9 months with Prime Gaming. I hope you enjoy those emotes, and thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it. Did you guys know about Prime Gaming? That's a baby. It's a baby. It's a baby. Fuck. It's small. If y'all haven't seen that clip of Linda's, that brings me so much joy. It's worth looking at. It's so good. Linda was playing a very wholesome game, and there was a small creature, and she was just enamored by its cuteness. And you will be too when you watch this clip. Slam dunk, Daxter. Good job. Proud of you. Linda's the best. She is. She's really good. Linda's whole channel trailer is gold? Yeah, no kidding. Linda's really fucking funny and enjoyable to watch. I aspire to be that funny and enjoyable to watch. I do not think I have that energy. Oh god. We're gonna take a quick break. If you don't know who Linda is a very close friend of mine, who I've known for years. Who also streams on Twitch. And we're just gonna pull up the It's a Baby clip because it's one of my favorite things and it makes me smile. Okay. Nope. She was hosting me, so I unfortunately had to look at myself for a second. That was weird. Mozilla, please. Boop. All. It's a baby! Okay, are you all ready to be overloaded with cute? You're not ready. Let's go.
Gruffle. Oh my god, is that a baby Gruffle? Look at it. There's a baby. It's a baby. It's small.
It's so good. You guys can't see Linda's reaction because of the way I do my sharing screen, but trust me, it's very good. Here's the clip. I'll just link you guys to the clip. It's so cute. It makes me so happy watching that clip. Aw, Lizard, thank you. This is very funny and enjoyable to hang around. Yeah, no, that clip does not fail to bring a smile to my face. My big, dumb, ghosty face. I'm sorry I called my ghosty face dumb. I take it back. It's a very smart face. Find the yellow vent switch. Stop the last circuit glacier. Deactivate precursor blockers. Okay. Based on our precursor orb completion, we're almost done here. Let's try doing this again, but with less death, ideally. I'm gonna ask again because I'm insecure and I'm not sure where we fall. Is the game audio too loud at all? Or is it okay? Levels are good? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You're glad you have seen her face do that? I do feel bad because I record the clip, like, is just adorable and really good, but I don't think Linda feels very good about how long the clip goes on. Because she's scrunching up her face really, really adorably. Because she's overwhelmed by the cuteness of the baby Gruffle. I think it's called a Gruffle. It's cute though. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm with you. What's going on over here? Oh! I made a mistake. What? Jack's voice for falling does sound very Bit Crush. You're not wrong. You forget that this game brings you so much joy. It's cute. It's great! It's really fun. It's just really nice. My God, what am I doing? Is this anything? This feels like something that I did in the reverse order. Why am I going down? This doesn't feel like the thing I should be doing. Oh, okay. His fucking earsies. His ears are so good. I love the characters' ear sizes in this game. It makes me incredibly happy. Wait, what the fuck? This leads down here? Fuck you. Okay. Alright, the more you know. Yeah, like, everybody who doesn't make elves with ears this long are cowards, basically. Like, if they are ears that just have a point at their tip, like, you're missing the point. That was funny. Fucking... You did it, Jack. Oh, God. Ow. The horns just don't cut it. Yeah. Taco from the Adventure Zone with ears so long they would be out of the frame of her art most of the time. That's amazing. That's perfect. Wait, Taco? From TV? Maybe if I, like, do this, and then maybe if I do, like, a... Well, I tried. The very same. Very good, thank you. Judy fan art of Taco as an Overwatch character? I think I did, yeah. That sounds like a thing that I've seen with my brain. That's not elf, that's a spicy human. I agree. Oh, and this is the bird, I think. I can tell from the disorienting lights coming off of it. Okay, if I'm missing if somebody knows and I'm missing something about these battering rams that I can clearly do right now, and I just ain't finding it, let me know. I need to survey. Oh! Was this the button to turn on the yellow eco? Okay, then I'm not super concerned about it anymore. Ow. Man, there are some cool designs in Overwatch. It's a shame, and the art style is good. It's a shame the game is the way it is.
Better you than me.
Thanks, Daxter. You always got my back, Dax. Is this the only yellow vent? Oh, I don't have to slam down on it. I can just oh, ow. Noted. Please don't kill me. You killed me! Stop that. What do I gain with this, though? Not a lot. I'm not super understanding the point of the red eco vents. I think that's bananas that kills you. Or not kills you, but like hurts you. Stop. You need to catch up on Adventure Zone. Eh. If you enjoy it and you like what the McElroys make Gilroys, then go for it. And I listen to my brother and me every week, but after Balance, I tried a couple of their D&D, or not D&D, but their Adventure Zone stuff, and so far, the only one that grabbed me a little bit was the test run of
Red Eco can defeat this guy.
Oh right, that's why Red Eco. Was the test games of I don't remember. Amnesty? The spooky one? But then I didn't like the spooky direction vibes. I didn't think it was very good. I didn't like the last two arcs, but I'm enjoying Ethersea so far. Yeah, I need to listen to more Ethersea. I was listening to the setup ones, and it was just okay. Deactivate the Precursor blockers. So are those the little blue guys? Oh! Yes, thank you for the too many things. I appreciate you. Balance is the best work. Amnesty apparently pays off. I think only got to chapter 2. I just didn't like the vibe. The world building of Amnesty. But it's whatever. It's each their own. And bless Travis for trying, but God, High Wizards. So the biggest problem with Wizard School was not the setting or the player characters or necessarily like the setting or anything. It was literally just you can't in an audio medium introduce your fucking characters to a school's worth of different teachers, students, faculty, and other entities in like the first episode and just expect everybody to like latch onto those characters. It was too much. Like you can do that over a small amount of time or like a couple episodes and like slowly introduce them to it. And I get that like when you start school, you're meeting a bunch of people like really quickly. So like you would be meeting a lot of people. But like as soon as I like started to realize, I was like, is this a new character? Is this another? Okay, I can't. I had to tune out. Not tuned out. What is this? Is that anything or is that death? Looks a little deathy. It's a little deathy. How are we doing on the precursor eggs? I'm missing 3. Anyway. You enjoyed Taz so far, but I have a hard time with podcasts. Yeah. I love podcasts. Podcasts are great. Can I just listen to people talk in my brain to keep the bad thoughts away for several hours? Yes, please. I think there were some boxes that I couldn't break open with Red Eco somewhere. I'm trying to think of where that was. Like 25 to 30 characters max in balance across the whole thing. Yeah. And you were meeting like 2 to 3 maybe in one episode, like that were important. And usually you were meeting one important NPC per thing, you know? New GM mistakes weren't awful hard to endure. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, so I forget her name, but she does really fucking good videos, and I've only watched 2, I think, of her videos. Something Zed. She does really, really good videos, and she talks about how the internet turned on the McElroys, I think is the name of the video, which feels over dramatic because I don't really feel like there's like a turn. You know? And Sarah Z, sorry, yeah. She did a really fucking amazing episode, YouTube video about all of the McElroy family of products and what they've done and how it's been received and stuff. And it's really good. And like Sarah Zed, from what I've seen of her videos, she's like the only person I've ever seen who doesn't ever use phrases like "it feels like" or "people felt this way" or stuff. Like, it's always substantiated, and like she has her facts straight, and like she has sources, and it's never like she's usually presenting the facts, and it never feels like biases or like her own feelings come into it. It's really, really well done, because like, I don't know, opinion things on YouTube are like a dime a dozen. Why did I do this? I just needed to see if there were orbs down here. Well, the McElroy family has a vice grip on the internet. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, I agree. And I think the title was in part. Excuse? Barry is streaming. Oh my god, a year! Invisoguy. Barry, thank you so much for 12 months. I can't read what the rest of that message says because the chat refuses to scroll, but thank you so much. Ew, opinions. I hate those. We don't like those on the internet. They're yucky. I think this is the last one. And then I'll probably get my reward. My eternal reward. Nope. How you doing, Barry? How's Jak and going? It's going! I love Jak and Daxter. It's good. Good game. Really, really excited to get to 2. As much as the vibes are so different. Oh my god, they're so different. I'm really excited to get to 2 and 3. Your chat badges look so heckin' good. Aw, thank you, RJ. I was having some doubts about specifically sub badges recently, and I've thought about redoing them and redoing a lot of stuff, but so different. Yeah. I like it though. I think it pays off. If you finish Jak 2, like, Jak 2 has no right to have as good writing and stuff as it does. It's fucking phenomenal. You think it's just this edgy sequel, and it's like, oh wait, this is actually kick-ass. One of the first open world city games I really got into. I think it was probably mine. Man, this seems like a lot. Jak 2 was like, I only got 2 games when I got my PS2. I got, oh my god, what is it? Why am I crouching? Hang on. I need to go see what this game is called. I think it's called Zapper. It's like a puzzle game where you just move along tiles and it's fine. And I got Jak 2, and Jak 2 was phenomenal. What a great game to get on the PS2 as your first game. No idea if it's held up though. I've played Jak 2 relatively, well, not relatively recently, but like, I feel like I've played Jak 2 and 3 more recently in my life, like not as a child, but like as an adolescent. And they're good. Ow. Uh-oh. I need to leave. I did not play them growing up and be on a couple times with friends. They're good. I promise you should stay tuned because Jak 2 is great and goes places. It certainly do go places. One Wicked Cricket? Oh my god, was that the name of that game? Anyway, it was fine, but Jak 2 was like, mwah. What a good starter PS2 game. I'm missing 3 fucking eggs. That sucks. Oh. I'm about to die. If I were I feel like we saw a crate that we couldn't break. And Yep, Zapper was trying to cash in on that Gex, but edgy money. Wait, there's a 2-hour YouTube video about Zapper or Jak and Daxter? I'm confused. Which is it? Jak? Oh, okay. I'd check that out probably, especially if you love Jak. I do. Man, where? It sucks when you have like the non-main collectible left in an area and you have like a couple of them and not like a big chunk of them to the point where you can just be like, oh, look, there they all are. Hey, Eric. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. What if I just... okay. I discovered Bread Sword this year, and hot damn, I love that. Oh, I thought this was a game. I was like, Bread Sword? That sounds kind of fun. Use bread as a sword? Cool, I'm in. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, things are fine. If I was some Precursor eggs, I'd probably be, like, down here. Because this place sucks. You got a new keyboard? Ooh, hell yeah. What kind of keyboard did you get, Eric? I don't ask this for my own benefit, but if Shiv is still listening, I'm sure Shiv will care. Because I'm not a huge keyboard guy. I still have my default one that I got with my pre-built machine. Which I plan on replacing someday, but not today. GMMK Pro. What? That sounds so fancy. What does that mean? That sounds so pro. Are you a professional now, officially? Congratulations on becoming a professional. That's huge. Anyways, video games, bad or good? Science may never know. Wait, what the fuck? Is there something down there? Hello? Oh! Wait, could I have just skipped the entire chicken segment and jumped down here? This thing is like a solid block of aluminum? Damn. Basic gamer glowy clicky? Yeah. I definitely want to get a backlit one. I want to get independently lightable keys. Because I want to be able to, like, essentially use my numpad as a Stream Deck. Not to be confused with Steam Deck. RGB backlit? Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, because I have a bunch of... I don't know if I've ever taken a picture of it. I have a bunch of pieces of paper that I've clear taped onto my numpad for my, like, stream shortcuts. Which works. It's functional. And it's got a knob. Oh, hell yeah, knobs. In this house, we love knobs. Hobnobs and broomsticks. Bed knobs and broomsticks? Some amount of things in broomsticks. Got stabilizers that are factory lube. What the fuck? What is all this? Picture this keyboard and it says it has goat stabilizers. That sounds great. Greatest of all time stabilizers, just in case you were getting too ahead of yourself. Here's a great question. Should we give up on finding these 3 orbs? Because hot dang, I don't think we're gonna find them. too much lube on the stabilizers. You had to wipe some off. Yuck. Ow. Sir. Maybe some of the eggs I forgot and are in here? You're afraid of keyboards now? Don't be afraid of lube. Lubricant is important in so many things, including but not limited to sexual congress, or whatever you call that. Man, where? So we've gone that way, right? And we've looked down here. The snow's kind of in the way. New fear unlocked. Luby keyboard. Love that for you. It's gotta be in the cave with all of the little guys, right? There's gotta be like a crate that we missed. 3 eggs seems like a perfect amount for a heckin' unbreakable crate. You know? If we can't find them on this pass, we'll probably just leave here. I'm not worried about it. Like, we'll do some cleanup if we have to after the fact when we beat the game, but like right now I'm just kind of like, I just kind of want to keep moving at a decent clip through the game. All right, this was the cave with all the boys. Keyboard is dust in the mechanism, can make letters type more than once when you press them, so you need to do maintenance from time to time. I'm afraid to take the keycaps off of my keyboard because, like, it's probably nasty. And I'd rather just throw it out when I get a new keyboard. The fuck? We're back to Penis Cave. Okay, well. I want to say that if there's a tough box you need yellow eco for, red might not cut it. No, red doesn't cut it. We definitely tried red on a box. I just don't remember where it was. I mean, there's only one yellow eco vent in the whole place, so like... Ah, you silly spinny boy. Alright, fuck it. Red glows just for, like, combat, I think. Like, it only makes your hits more powerful, and you have a little bit more range in combat, whereas, like, yellow actually gives you, like... Oh, no! No, it was so close. No! Why is video game like this? Whereas yellow actually, like... lets you shoot things and break stuff. Where's... I'm sorry. No! I'm sorry, what? Did we break open a crate here? And they're in the... No. 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 I could have spent fucking, like, hours looking for those. I'm glad we stumbled onto them. We did break a crate open, and the eggs were just there, and they were just under the snow. Oh, okay, it's fine. We did it. It's fine. Goodbye, Snowy Mountain. It's been fun, I guess. I guess I could say that it's been fun. Probably. I don't... Where's the exit? I don't remember how to leave. It's this way, right? Fuck. For a second, I thought it dropped from one of these enemies, and I was about to be very mad. I mean, I was still mad, but that kind of sucked. Nope, I'm not doing that. Ow, sir. Man, this gondola does not look like it should hold together at the acceleration that it's going. But let's not nitpick the logistics of this fantasy realm. Oh, also, let the record show that with those additional 3, we have a nice amount of orbs. Pew, 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 pew. Nope. I don't want to do this, I don't think. I would like to go speak with the old man and Kira, probably. And have them yell at me and be like, you have enough orbs to go do the thing.
Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
Thank you for the weed number. I guess it's time.
Have gotten in over their heads.
The gall of those people. Is this where we came in? This seems like probably where we came in, right? Yes. Yes? Nope. Those are the guys who traded us a bunch of precursor orbs. I would like to share my wife's impressive sleep last night. Not 7:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. this afternoon. Whoa. That is impressive. Hot damn. Bye, Jack. It's been fun. You didn't go in the swamp, right? I don't know where the swamp is. I assumed the swamp was next. Hey, complicated name. Thanks for stream, no problem. It's the second area. What the fuck? No, I definitely remember the swamp, but I was like, yeah, this is weird. We don't have the... whatchamacallit? Okay, well, we might get to the next Sage's hut and then teleport back, because that's going to be convenient, given that I just got here. Hello.
All right. With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat.
What?
The Zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gull Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Cool. I don't know that I paid a dude to make a bridge. Do you mean the soldier who's like sad all the time? To like rearrange the boat stuff? Oops. Well, I think so. Then yeah, I did do that. This is fine. We'll go back and we'll double back and take a look at it. See if we can access the swamp. I didn't realize I skipped the swamp. I thought it was coming up. Wait, that sucks. I chose the wrong way. Worth it. Definitely not gonna die as a result of making that decision and going back. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not gonna be a problem. Certainly not gonna be a problem because I missed those precursor orbs and gonna have to redo this anyway. It's fine. Well, if we're gonna have to redo it anyway, we might as well take it easy. There we go. In the real world, Viz, lava can be 1200 degrees Celsius, so I'm gonna say it makes sense to be 800 Celsius. Nice. Oh, fuck, checkpoint? This sucks. For a reason. I didn't want a checkpoint. I need to go back and get that one precursor orb that I missed. Oh, 2 precursor orbs, excuse me. There we go. Sorry. Wait, they are called precursor orbs. I was about to say they're eggs, but nope, they're called orbs. Which I guess they are. Granted, they are orbs. Ooh.
Shoot the power spheres to open the door. The door's open. Let's get going.
This seems like maybe a thing that we don't want to fuck with. It seems like maybe this giant lava claw was designed for a reason, and we probably shouldn't fuck with it too much. Which way do I want to go? I love these twisty turnies, but it makes me feel like I'm gonna miss something if I just happen to choose the wrong path. This is cool. This segment is neat. I'm having fun. I actually didn't see any precursor orbs or the other thing. Chat, do you want to see a dumb thing? Do you want to hear a dumb brain thing? These mines that are hanging from the ceiling, they make me think of Cyberpunk Watson. Whoops, that's fine. Many checkpoints. Nailing it, crushing it. Love a linear with multiple options in a collectathon. We all do. We love to see it. It's just nice. That area in particular just felt real nice to scoot along in. Even when your hope is gone, scoot along, scoot along. There's something about these, like, oh god, little paths that feel really good to traverse. It's like when you, okay. Oops. I didn't even see that crate that I shot to get that scout fly. Well, we did it, I guess. I would have missed that crate. Good thing I was just firing wildly. Did I finish my thought about it's like when you send a marble down like a little track? That's what it kind of feels like. Just feels kind of good. We did it. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Wow. Hello.
Hey, where's old short, green, and wrinkly?
This is terrible. Father is missing.
Oh,
I think
no.
Gall and Maya may have kidnapped him as well.
Relax, sweetheart. I got everything under control.
Under control? Lurker armies continue to grow across the land. The sages have been kidnapped. Gall and Maya have gathered enough eco to complete their terrible plan. And to stop them, you're going to have to fight your way through their citadel.
Yeah. That about sums it up.
You've got to rescue my father before it's too late. And Jack, be careful.
Aw.
Yeah, we will be.
Okay, Blue Sage is up. Okay. You know what? Yep, I see where the alternate path is now that we super didn't take. Oops, oops. Oh, we're about to get got. Oh, we're gonna get got. We got got. Oh, we got gotten. Why am I doing this again? Why are you so fast? I can make it, you sumbitch. Wait, when did this become a save the world plot? When the villains, did some exposition on us. Daxter, I wonder why she didn't mention you. Maybe because you're a fucking creep. You're a flirtatious fucking weirdo. What the fuck? That's so weird. Something with the waterfall shader is like fucking with this. It's really weird. Okay. The fish scared the bejesus out of you as a kid? Yeah, it has that vibe of like, here's the thing in the water that you can't avoid, and also, hey, it will sound like your heartbeat is pounding in your ears. It's horrible. Flirting isn't a bad thing? No, but he is hitting on her constantly, and she's clearly not into it. Literally almost one of the first things that Kira says is rule number 1, I don't date animals. It was in the commercial. Okay, yes, all right, cool. I, for some reason, thought this was its own hub. It's its own, it's a level, got it. Yeah. Flirting is mutual thing, hitting on is one-sided. Yes, that feels correct to me. Well, this is gonna be nice little break from lava times. This is why I literally said like, oh, it's such a nice refreshing idea to not have a final area be lava. Because I for some reason, my brain thinks of this swamp area as like a hub, and I don't know why I feel that way. So much yellow eco. Love it. Maybe this just left a like really lasting impression on me versus the other levels. Yes, frog. You tried to swim to the mainland from Geyser Rock a lot. This might have contributed to your fear of this creature. Uh-oh. Hey, so hang on. Man, they're really just letting me go wild with this eco here, huh? Feels good. Oh, right. And that was it? Just one of these guys? Yum. Do I die instantly if I touch this water, or is it one of them slowly sinking type of deals? Okay, got it. Understood. Oh, you're streaming. I sure am streaming. Hey, Todd. How's it going? You were talking about the idea you mentioned today. Oh, what idea? Oh, the dead air idea? So, you want to know an additional fun fact that I didn't include when I said that thing, Todd, when I messaged the Discord? We've escalated it without you. Great. I love it. So I messaged people in Discord because I came out of a dream with an idea, which was I should have a radio show called Dead Air. And it's just a radio show that I host because I'm dead. And I just thought it was funny, clever wordplay. And I still feel like it is. Hello? Wow, that was so sneaky. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to get here from another direction. Seems like that might be the case. So another additional fact about that idea, Todd, is no joke. That idea came to me from I was having a dream that you were in. I don't remember any of the context, but you said we were talking shop and you said something about dead air. And then I sat up from my sleep because I heard dead air and my brain made the connection of like, oh, what a great idea for a thing. So my subconscious Todd sort of invented it. So thank you, I guess. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put like a talk show desk, or like it'll be like a I'm not sure if I want it to be like a recording studio setup, like scene, where it looks like I'm in a radio station, or if I want it to look talk showy. Todd astral projected into your dreams. It's true. Todd gets the credit. Onsta is here. Onsta's here. Welcome, Onsta.
Shoot those rat nests to stop the rats from coming out.
Yeehaw. But I'm glad y'all have escalated my idea without me. I hope the workshopping is going well. And I look forward to the details. Ow. I'm dead. I hate it. I hate this life system. It's terrible. It's bad. Maybe my biggest criticism of this game is its life system. Honestly. Ow.
We should shoot those big boulders holding the tether.
God damn it, Daxter. That's great. That's great and all. I'm really excited for you and the things that you're saying. And I care a lot about the things you're saying, and I value your opinion, but shut up. I'm dealing with a lot right now. Just let it rip. Just fucking send it. Oh. Interesting. Don't really know what's that about.
Only 3 more tethers to go.
I don't know why. Did somebody tell me about a hot air balloon or something? A million years ago and I forgot about it? Beyblade, maybe. How's this holding up so far? Great. I think my biggest problem with it is the life system. You have 3 hits, and the only way you get an additional piece of your health back is by collecting 50 of the green eco. It kind of sucks. But it like gives a purpose for green eco, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it's holding up good. I think aside from like a little bit of a like maneuverability problem, a very minor maneuverability gripe, the Jak is a little bit slippy in a certain part of his momentum. I think this game holds up great. I would highly recommend checking it out in any means you can do to acquire it, because boy howdy, the only way to play it in HD is in fucking on PS3. That sucks. Oh wait, there's like sort of a PS4 collection, sort of. You'll get back to it one day. Valid. Totally fair. Oh god. Okay. I guess I'll shoot those later. It be fine. Wait. This is gonna be one of those situations where. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at those bat friends. I didn't get to get a close look at them when I killed them earlier. They look great.
Only 2 more tethers.
I should I go back and break those things? The answer is probably yes. This is fine. This is fine. Oh. Yeah, can I not break these things with Blue Eco? Oh, I'm a dongus. Dingus dongus. Now we go back. Oh, you silly ghost. What's everybody's favorite swamp level? None come to mind. This one's pretty okay. People probably don't favorably enjoy swamp levels. It's like a water level situation. It's like, imagine if there was the bad part of water levels, but on land. Bubble Glue, Donkey Kong Country 2. Man, I think I've realized I hate Bubble Glue Swamp. It's got some cool stuff in it, but man, it is not. It ain't it. Remember thinking, oh wow, swamp level I like. Inspire Reignited. Yeah! There's a swamp hub world. And then I think a lot of those, like, actual worlds where you go to are swamp-based, too. Hard to think of a good swamp. Yeet. Swamps just aren't very good. How could you say that about Florida? You're right, but how could you? Blue Swamp is probably my least favorite level of Banjo-Kazooie, but still my favorite swamp. That's fair.
Look out, Jack! It's an ambush!
Oh? Oh boy, howdy is it? They're gonna wait for you to take in the scenery. They really wanted you to fucking flex on these guys with the yellow eco in this level. It feels pretty good. Oh no! I ouched. Like what, that section of the Faron Woods? I don't remember. Oh, Breath of the Wild? Yeah. Yeah, you can pick a Breath of the Wild or a section. That's allowed, I think. Just goes super crackly for anybody else, or did something mess up on my end? I probably clipped. Is everything okay? Is it still crackly? Thank you for the info, Kirkfu. I like to know about these things. Is the one in Ratchet and Clank? Which Ratchet and Clank? The one on PS3? Boy, am I looking forward to riding my horse through a poison swamp in Elden Ring. Yeah. Like, sounded like static? Probably just me, but I thought I'd check. Okay. The first game? I don't remember it. I straight up don't remember that, and I played that game super recently. I should be concerned for my memory problems. Where's the fun? It's like an O planet. One of them O planets. Can you describe stuff that you get there, or like what it's like other than the fact that it's a swamp? I guess swamp would probably... Oh, do you mean the planet that you also can't traverse unless you have an O2 mask and you have to explore it as Clank first? Yes, okay. That doesn't strike me as swamp. That strikes me as completely irradiated and toxic planet. But I get what you're saying. And you're right, it is a swamp, essentially. Where's the fun part? I'm trying to think of the fun part. Let me just... The Clank sections were okay. I mean, you could probably subcategorize it into swamp-esque, but yeah, it's kind of its own irradiated, poison, nasty mess. Hey, can we? But yes, there is no fun to be had in that. Hey, can I fucking hit these, please? Thank you. Space Swamp. There you go. Space Swamp. There is a pretty good swamp level in Rift Apart, and there's a pretty fun swamp level in one of the PS3 games, where you go around and collect stuff and kill things. It's fun. It's like the only world that's like really open. Whoa, hello. I like Precursor orbs. Can I have some? Please and thank you. You have ice cream? Hell yeah. Fuck it up. Get it. Oh, I see. There's probably a swamp back in Hydro Thunder that's dope. There's probably some dope swamps we haven't thought of. They gotta exist, right?
Barely hanging on. Let's find the last tether.
Did this game know to call that fucking mechanical device a dirigible? I can't believe this shit. Maybe they would have gotten sued by Zeppelin or something. Fucking dirigible. Wild. Nobody knows that those things are called dirigibles. It's not a real word, sounds like. It feels like it isn't a real word. But I guess that's just all language until you decide it is a real word. Community Cartoon Souls like I want to make there be an enemy out of reach in the poison swamp going. You like it? It's like the floor is lava. It's fun, right? It's pretty good. That feels like patches. Man, I don't feel like I'm looking forward to going back to Demon Souls because I'm still thinking there's the fucking swamp place that exists in that goddamn hell game. I think I've decided I'm not gonna finish Demon Souls on stream, y'all. I did a good chunk of it on stream, and that was cool and fun, but it became very clear very quickly, like, when I hit a wall against that game, like, I'd rather just do it in my own time while listening to a podcast or chatting with folk, you know? And not necessarily, like, put out the bad vibes on stream, you know? So I hope y'all understand. That will probably not wrap up. Yeah, listening to calming white noise. Listen to the sound of the waves lapping against the ocean. Can waves lap against themselves? Probably. I guess they do that all the time. Somebody just being affirming. It's like those Twitter videos of, like, affirmations. Like, very specific affirmations. That shit's good. I should start an ASMR channel about affirmations that are incredibly specific. That's where the money is. I listen to it. I shit you not. Horror podcast app that adds nature noises like rain on top to help her sleep. I see that. I like listening to kind of spooky podcasts when I'm like settling in for sleep. There's something about like hearing about spooky things outside while you're like inside, that's like, ooh, you know? Like you can kind of like in your mental image just kind of be like, what's that in the window? I don't know.
I just love the mud.
Can you say that again?
Howdy, friends. Enjoying my beautiful swamp? I own these here parts. Everything that doesn't sink into the mud, that is.
Judging by the smell, I'd wager your bathtub sank in the mud long ago.
What's a bathtub? Anyway, I got bigger problems now. Seems some nasty lurker varmints are grousing about, snatching everything they can get their grubby little paws on, and scaring away my pet hip hog, Farley.
Aw.
He's been missing for nigh on to a coon's age. I've been putting out his favorite snack. Those ornery swamp rats keep stealing them. If you could keep those pesky critters away long enough, I just know Farley will smell them vitals and come back. Will you help me out?
Do I want to play?
Good.
Yeah, sure.
Those rats will be back any time. Shoot all them rats. Keep from eating at least one of them snacks.
At least one. Wow. Oh, gee. Okay. I wasn't prepared for this to be a shooter segment. I can't aim up or down. It is Doom suddenly. I don't know why I'm not on an eco vent instead of being on like one eco thing. Oh my god, I love this game. It's good! Oh, I love the LOD versions of the rats from far away. That's some good shit right there. Welcome, Andy McFrando. You'll be doing well. I can't tell one of the words he's saying, but that's probably by design. Hey, thank you for the 0.2 reference. Goodness, sir.
Well, fry my hide. You sure know how to shoot. Thanks a heap for the help.
No problem, sir. God. Love that shit. I hope you weren't using these, sir. Is the implication that this dude lives in an outhouse? It sure does look like he lives in an outhouse. Which, you know what? More power to him. Property these days, renting, fucking forget about it. Excuse me, just gonna get rid of all these crates here. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Oh, we got a nest over here. How's the hello, Lance? How you doing? I did not say hello. Too many people have good taste and have purple Twitch names. Makes it a bit hard to pick them apart in the moment. Hi, by the way. Hello! Welcome. We're doing Jak and Daxter. Jackum. Yeah, there's a reason this stuck in my head. It's because it's a whole. It feels like a whole thing. Yeah, this feels like a great power trip with the yellow eco. I was feeling like we missed one. We weren't getting a lot of the yellow eco. to have fun with and play around with, but this is definitely where they want you to show it. Ori and the Blind Forest? Fuck. Wait, is there swamp? I guess there's not really a swamp in Hollow Knight. Now I'm just thinking of Metroidvanias. I don't specifically remember exactly what the swamp in Ori and the Blind Forest is like, but I'm sure it's great because Ori and the Blind Forest is fantastic. I need to get back to Will of the Wisps someday. I was thoroughly enjoying it. Oh, hello. Because it very quickly became clear that, oh, they improved the thing that sucked about Ori, which was the combat. The combat was not necessary in Ori. It didn't feel necessary. It felt like an afterthought in Ori. Ori 1. And then in Ori 2, it feels fucking great. Fungal Wastes? I have an absolute huge distaste. The Led Zeppelin. Ha ha ha.
Uncle would be proud. That was a giant arm from a precursor robot. I've
What?
never seen one in
Okay, well, you were talking and that's really cool, but I need to collect this precursor orb. Any chance in hell you're gonna talk? This isn't fucking Insomniac Spider-Man, where you have lines to interrupt dialogue and then continue dialogue. I have a really huge vendetta against Fungal Waste because Fungal Wastes is the reason that I hated my first playthrough of Hollow Knight. Because in the Fungal Wastes, there are bouncy mushrooms that you can bounce on. And for a really long time in the game, because of the way that other platformers and stuff have trained me, I thought you just needed to bounce on them, like jump when you hit them. And so I thought I was missing a crucial component that I wasn't understanding that I would come back for later. And eventually I exhausted all of my options in Hollow Knight. Probably not actually, but I exhausted all of my options for the critical path in Hollow Knight. And I was wandering around for so long trying to figure out where the fuck do I need to go. And then I was getting frustrated and I was literally like slashing at walls and stuff, and I accidentally hit one of those mushrooms and it bounced me back really aggressively. And I was like, God damn it. And so after I did that, I realized that you could downstrike on those mushrooms and bounce off of them, and then I was mad. So I beat the game without doing any of the optional side stuff. And was very angry about it, and I was like, that was a pretty good game, and I acknowledge that it's good, but wow, am I mad about it, and I hate it. However, then I went back and played it a second time with the knowledge of, like, what upgrades I get and how to do those mushrooms, and then also, when I played the game the second time, they had added those map markers to the game, which are fucking phenomenal, and every single Metroidvania should have those. And they should have multiple different kinds. By the way, there's a pair of Gift of the Lotuses up in Warframe. Heh. I think you should absolutely be able to mark your map for things that you can clearly tell you can't do yet, but intend to come back to. Because one of my biggest frustrations with Metroidvanias and Metroid vanilla and older ones is that it's not always clear when you unlock an ability, you don't remember where you saw a thing that you might be able to do, or like an optional side path that clearly needed an ability to access. And having map markers, those little tokens that you can buy in Hollow Knight, streamlined the shit out of that process on my second playthrough and basically made it a dream. It was so enjoyable. Ah. Hey, Queen. Okay. I definitely went this way. Let's just double check. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Oops. How are you, Viz? How's chat? I'm good. How are you? Oh, God. Hang on. Is there an orb for... I'm worried there's an orb for fucking... Or a power cell for destroying all the rat nests, but I actually don't think so, given that one of the ones we need to get is for rats, and then... Or not rats, for scout flies, and then the other one is, I believe, for the bird minigame that we didn't do. So I'm gonna backtrack this way instead of going all the way through the swamp again. Got a shiny Azurill! Yo, congrats, that's huge. Congratulations on your Azurill. Gonna give it to Mikan. Aww! That's very nice. One of the most wholesome things is people giving other people shiny Pokemon. Remember when Tom used to have a fucking redeem for I will grind for shiny Pokemon? That was a time. Ow. Why did I do that? He still does? He raised the price? Oh, I see. I guess that makes sense. I got shiny Maryland right now. I found the Azurill in the overworld. Yo, it's huge. Maybe my only other criticism about this game is I do feel like I want a map. But that, I think Todd has spoken about this before, is that, at least in private, is that having a map, and especially a mini-map, makes it so you're not really paying attention to the level design. You're usually just navigating the lanes that the maps show you. Like, you're functionally playing Doom's... I speak about this often. Yeah. Like, it's like playing Doom with the map thing on. I think that's in Doom, right? One of the Dooms? Where it's just a top-down view of the level, and you're just a cursor. You know? Okay. Let's get these orbs, and then we'll talk to that bird. Fuck! Yeah, no, it's super valid. I must acquire food and slam that food into my body. Good luck with slamming it into your body. Also, let's get those fucking orbs before we forget about them. How many orbs we got left? Oh my god, they're almost all here. Is there a better way to get up there? I don't think so. One more. Little flap flaps. Oh, you know what? The game probably wanted me to use this guy to get up there. Well, bird. Birdie. 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 Panga. I love these little guys. They're cute. That level like this looks very samey though. No map works better for an environment if the environment has enough to differentiate. I don't necessarily agree because every single individual level feels really unique, but I get what you're trying to say. Like, you can definitely get lost in any one of the levels because they're themed, and so they are all pretty inherently like, quote-unquote samey. You know what? I get what you're saying. I'm actually gonna not disagree with you. You're correct. But I do think that if there was a map, I would not be paying attention to any of the actual tells that show me where to go and stuff. Holy shit! Did we just do it in one shot? Heck yeah.
She may come in handy again sometime. Now, go back to the trans pad, and I'll bring her home.
I don't remember saving her. Well, wait, is this the bird from the egg that we saved in the very beginning of the game? That never occurred to me. It's one from the egg. Yo, that's cool. Okay. First time, every time. Not quite, but appreciate the faith. I guess if I went this way, it'd probably be faster to get out of the level. Ow, I forgot that this was like tar. Hot, hot tar. I like maps where you fill that out as you explore. Yes, I do too. That is another reason why Hollow Knight is really fun. Because it is partially about filling out a map. Like, somewhat literally. It's cool. It's so weird how, like, turned around I became on Hollow Knight after a second playthrough. Like, I came off of my first playthrough so fucking angry at that game, and hating it, just for, like, my own dumb personal reasons. And then the second time I was like, wow, I can really, like, appreciate everything this does. More. Oh, God. We apparently unlocked a giant robot arm, which, not super sure where that's gonna go. I mean, we did find a giant precursor robot in the lava mines. I liked it because of how it makes you explore unfamiliar places, even scary ones, if you had brave and no map at least once. Yee. I really enjoyed the map system in Hollow Knight. It was really fun. God, I'm excited for Silk Song. I once replayed Hollow Knight when Floyda was doing his playthrough, but past me hated it so much I uninstalled it and deleted your save data. Oh no! You should definitely give it a second shot, Bryce, because I don't know. Well, it depends on what your reasons were, I guess, too. Like, your reasons might be valid and completely different than mine, because mine were kind of like fucking weird and petty. But I'd say it's worth an honest shot. No, thank you. I was gonna need to give it a first try. From appearances, I love it, but other stuff keeps getting in the way. Yeah, there's lots of games to play. Don't really know where the fuck this robot arm comes into play. Should we go back to the mines and be like, where's this? Is this robot arm gonna go on this precursor things? We should probably start giving these guys their precursor orbs.
There is another power cell for your quest.
Gil, thank you for 7 months. I appreciate you.
For your sacrifice, I offer you a power cell.
Man, that sounds like a voice that sucks to do. I have the playthrough of Hollow Knight now. I did get stuck once and did look up where to go next. It didn't ruin my time with it. Yeah, that's valid as heck, though, for sure. I think in this day and age, like, you should not be shy about using guides. I take points away from a game if I have to pull up a guide. Like, I usually assume it's my fault, but I tend to get angry if, like, I get to a point in a game where I have to pull up a guide and, like, I missed something or, like, I didn't understand something that the game was conveying. Mountain Pass. Wait, is this one of the... Probably check in on that. Precursor Basin, Foggy Swamp, Lost Precursor City. I like how they do this in Spyro, at least Spyro 2, where they're divided into the main homeworlds, as opposed to just being a gigantic fucking list of levels, because it makes it a little bit hard to differentiate. And Spyro 2 also had a fucking amazing, I actually hate that the Reignited Trilogy got rid of the Atlas, because it's all like this unified menu. But the Atlas did a really cool thing as well, now that I think about it, where you got like a talisman at the end of every single... I don't remember what it was called, the collectible. You get one per level, and it's unique to each level, and so when you go back and you look at the collectibles, you can physically see the different type of collectible that you got for each one that's representative of what that place was kind of like. Yeah, talisman? Okay. Guys are rock. Fuck. It just felt good, it did. And you also, like, filled in the slots in the Atlas, which felt really good. Hidden Jungle, Misty Island. Maybe we'll go fuck around with those when we're actually, like, done with the game proper. Bring 120 orbs to the Oracle. Oh, maybe one of the things here is a giant robot precursor arm that now we can actually, like, use. I like Spyro. I like Spyro too. It's so good. I love those games. I'm sorry, it looked like I was angry for a second. I promise I was happy. Sometimes I feel like I should just keep my expressions on hotkeys.
You have obtained another power cell.
Maybe I shouldn't be doing these right now.
For
Because
your
maybe I'm gonna
effort,
need to pay
a power
somebody
cell
in
is the reward.
precursor orbs for other things. And suddenly I'm gonna have to go back and, like, scrape up all of my things that I missed. My frustration with Honor can be summed up by how I closed the game out. I stumbled on the path of pain looking for progression, got all the way to the end, died in combat ambush. I got respawned at the very start of that. I immediately went to beat the game, then uninstalled it so I would never play it again. Yeah, the path of pain is not critical path. And I'm sorry that happened. Right? Or am I thinking of White Palace? What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something. Do I have all the orbs here? I do. Okay. Same place? You're right. Probably. Ow. My brain. I need that to pretend to think. Am I allowed to take this backwards? Is that allowed? I guess so. Wait, this isn't backwards. I'm silly. Oh! I saw it. There must be a side path or something. Oh! Oh! Oops. Definitely had a bad time your first foray into Sekiro? Yeah. Sekiro does not click with people a lot of the time. I had a fucking great time with it. I mean, it was fucking hard. And it by no means did I beat it in like one beautiful, sweeping, flawless run, but it clicked the most with me for Souls games. FromSoft games. People get really mad if you call it a Souls game. But yeah, it's tough. Chicken wings. Look at all these chickens. Fuck. I feel like... Oh, hello. feel like maybe getting that precursor or that power cell. Fuck. Probably has a lot to do with maintaining speed. For like probably a jump or something. Okay, wait. Where would I be relative to... Gamer DLM, thank you for tier 1. 18 months, oh my god, that's almost a year. Oh. I think I'm gonna make it so that my 12-month alert is what that bit is from. Because I feel like everybody thinks it's a year thing and it's not. And it's just an RVV joke I stole. Ow. Okay, now I do feel like I'm going backwards. Hey, nice. If anybody sees this fucking side path... Oh, I see it. I think. No, that's just a shortcut, I guess. Or one relatively early elephant baby. Man, animals are crazy. They have their things in their places for different periods of time than us. Wild. Who would have thought? Elephant baby! They're very cute. Okay, maybe it'll be a bit more fucking clear on the... going the other way? I definitely saw where it was. It just wasn't super clear how to get there. Ow. Fuck. If y'all see something and you don't actually know, feel free to be like, Invisoguy, I think I saw something. If you know, don't speak up necessarily. It's near the other end? Yeah. It's a big jump? Okay. Thank you for the info. Ah! You're good. I'm not that miffed about this spoiler in particular. Oh! Wait. Nope, that's nothing. Alright. Yeah, it would make sense that it's closer to the other end. Oh god, Jak! I only know the way that Bonesaw took 20 minutes to get during the speed run. Oh my god. Is Bonesaw a runner? I assume? That's many minutes. I assume it's just because like the checkpoint is all the way back at the start. And so they had to go back every time if they died or something. Ah. I'm starting to think that maybe the yellow eco has to do with it. Because yellow eco is a safe way to disengage these bombs. maybe get them out of the way of a secret path, perhaps. Ow. Oops. Yep, that's quite far back. You guys didn't see my big head swing because my tracking timed out. 5 moth friends. Jiggy Dino, thank you so much for 5 moths. Thank you for a 5-month streak, no less. Your continued support and continuous rental of a plot of land in the Ghost Zone is much appreciated. Thank you. Ah. Maybe I should just finish the thing and then, like, just come at it from behind. Oh! Nope, it's fine. Easy. I was like, why is there yellow eco here? What is this? What is the thing? What's the deal? I understand now. Orb get. We have acquired the orb. We have not acquired the additional orb in this lava place, though. Ow. This is not where we came from. This is not the mines. This is the bros. I guess I'll talk to them. I don't fucking know. What's the sitch? Oh, I get it. Like the Kim Possum. The thing that I've never watched. Really at all. Excuse me. Sorry for the sucking noises. I'm sure you heard those. You know what? I don't think there's anything over in this direction, but we're gonna see it through. I won't say until you ask, though. Okay. Yeah, I am missing one here. And I'm guessing it's not... Nope. This is literally... Wait. No, what the fuck? Wait a minute. This is a different thing. No, this is how we leave. Lava tube. I'm missing 4 orbs, though. So that's a sin. Should we go get those 4 orbs? Was there fetish-themed episodes of Totally Spies? I did not watch Totally Spies because I believe that was a Teletoon joint, and I did not have that because I drew a bunch of Teletoon faces on everything in my house with permanent marker. And so my parents thought it was a bad influence on me, and instead of honing my craft and encouraging my creativity in a constructive way, they took away the thing that influenced me to be creative in the first place. I took away Teletoon from our programming. Almost every episode? Neat. Love that for them. Not actually, though. That really sucks, Fizz. Don't it, though? It do. It does suck. What are you gonna do though? It's fine. Maybe the giant robot in these mines will have an arm now. Or something. We are missing a hefty chunk of orbs here, though. Child is drawing faces. This must not be good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it was like... It was meant to be a punishment. Like, oh, you shouldn't draw on literally all of our stuff in permanent marker. Obviously. I didn't know that it was a permanent marker, I don't think. So we're gonna punish you by taking this child's programming away from you. I don't know. That's awful. I'm sorry, Viz. It's funny in retrospect. And it, like, I don't know. It's just the way that things were. Orbs, huh? Wait, these are spider caves. Spider caves are not the mines. The mines are their own thing, right? Climb the giant robot. Okay, well. This level in particular feels really weird and directionless, I will say. It's very odd. Oh god. That was lucky. Some parents make very strange parenting decisions. I agree, but, you know, it was whatever. It was... Oh, okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't... It's fine. Still really odd regardless? No, for sure. Like, I guess I get it. Like, as a punishment. Like, oh, we're gonna take this away from our programming and save a little bit of money or something. But... I would have loved for that to have been a temporary solution, you know? Like, oh, you did a bad thing, we'll do this because it was a bad thing. And then they had like, the processes to realize, oh, you're being creative. Let's, like, bolster this in a different way and encourage it. And then maybe, if you're good, you can get Teletoon back. But basically agreed to each of them that each of them would raise one of us? What the fuck? That's really, no offense, but that's fucking weird. I don't know, that seems odd. I mean, I guess it's a decision. It certainly is one of those. I apologize that I came down so judgmental on that. Took care of any material needs I had, but zero interest in me as a person. That's so bizarre. Weird. I'm sorry, Val. That sucked. I'm just looking for orbs now. I should probably look for orbs off stream, to be honest. And then if I collect all the orbs and I 100%, we can watch the 100% completion cutscene on stream right before we start Jack 2. Oh my god. Okay, that was a combination of button presses that work out very well for me. Cool. This is just a dark crystal. Oh, okay. I like the sheen that the Dark Eco has. This like metallic-y, warpy, purpley, violety sheen. It looks neat. I like it a lot. Anyway, hugs for everybody in chat who needs them. You dongus. I bet Dark Eco fucks. I mean, yeah, it do, in some ways. I mean, it turned Daxter into a ferret or whatever. So. Where's the giant robot? I have no idea which direction is which in this fucking area. I will say that map argument is coming to the forefront right now. This is where I came in. Otter Weasel? I think he has a specific name. If I remember correctly, there's a name for the creature that he has become on the back of the box. And I remember being like, is this a real creature? And then finding out that it was an Otzel. Oh, okay. Otzel, got it. Otter Weasel, understood. Also, hello, Wild Joe. Welcome. How you doing? Good. Oh, I hate doing this. I think I wanna leave here, and we'll worry about 100%ing this game on my own time, and then we can watch a cutscene. Some other time. I wish there was a leave level option. You know? Like, just go back to the hub world. That's where the full robot is. Are they over here? Nope. Certainly not. Chicken wings take him too long. Aw. You can do it. I believe. Otzel? I don't think it's a real thing. Probably. Okay. The thing that I'm thinking of is my brain just remembered, like, noting Otzel in my brain and finding it very weird that they felt the need to call him anything. God, where the fuck? This entire cavern is so obtuse to navigation. It's impossible. It is not real. I'm glad we have discovered that Otzels are not real. Maybe that's something. Ow. Oh, shit. Need to break those open with yellow eco. Can I even remember where this cave entrance is? Okay, where's the nearest eco vent from here? I want to say they also only named him that in Jak 2. No real mention of it in this first game unless in the manual. Let me look, because I have the box over. Oh. I was reading that entire time. None of you heard me. That was pretty cool. Neat. Yeah, it says Otzel on the back of the book. Is what you need to know about what was discovered. I sure did read the entire description on the back of the box. Oops. Okay, so we need a eco vent, and we need to follow the torches. It might be that one across the way. Nope, this is probably it. This guy right here. Death. Limbo because he thinks LMAO's too crass. Aw, that's cute. Okay. I have to imagine the rest of the orbs that we're missing are also in crates like that. Fucking 12. So they're probably like in that main cavern then. I have to assume. I feel like I was pretty thorough with this area, to be honest. I'll give it a look. You can say where since you were there last stream? Yeah, go for it, Jiggy Dino. Oh, it's there, because that wasn't open. That was a vent that wasn't open before. I remember, yeah. Thank you. Here we go. Love that for us. Oh, hey.
Don't worry, I'll avenge you. Not.
Thanks, Daxter. Give me one sec. I'm gonna do a fucking stupid thing. Because I'm noticing I'm getting angry a lot of the time. And I don't like that. Not in like a literal I'm angry sense, but in a my calibration is all fucked up sense. Okay. Hey. I might just have to refuck with a lot of stuff. It's fine. My tracking is not ideal. I'm doing my best. Oh, now I'm suddenly angry all the time. I think it's because for 1 second I was angry at the beginning of that recording. Great. Love that for me. Oh my goodness. It's worse. Oh, everything's bad. Hello? Everything's bad. Okay, let's pretend everything's fine and fixed. Sorry for the hold up. Ow. Oh god, getting out of here is gonna suck. I wish there was a start select equivalent. If I quit the game and reload, will I come back in the hub world? Because I might do that. Let's try. What's the worst that we can happen? We have to watch Daxter dance for a bit. Yeah, maybe in the hut. Seems like a safe bet. I don't see why we shouldn't try, you know? That at the beginning of the level? Yeah, if it's the beginning of the level, that's fine. That's actually also good. I love this logo. It's good. How's everybody holding up? You guys doing okay? No! Okay. Maybe the PS3 version has a little bit better checkpoint memory than the PS2 version did. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it might have a little bit more generous checkpoints. Everybody drinking Wawa and other things that are healthy to do. Stretching, eating, peeing, pooping. Breathing's a pretty good one. I don't have to do that, unfortunately. It's pretty nice. Hey, Dan. How's it going? My boy. Dan, I'm so proud of you for working on an Apex thing, I think. Saren said you did. I'm so happy for you guys. I was gushing about that earlier. Where's the exit? I hate this place. I hate the spider caves. Surprise, surprise. Is that Apex artist Dan Jones? The very same. Yeah, I was super stoked. Dan was acting all sly in stream the other day, and I was just like mashing my keyboard like, what does he know? I was like, both my Apex squad are insiders now. I've been left in the dust. Now you know what you were rendering that deleted your computer. Oh, that's what you were rendering. Shit, yeah, I guess that would do it. Where the fuck? You did great, Dan. I'm very happy for you. Ah! You both made it look great. Everybody made it look great. All friends involved in the process helped the process. Oh my god, where's the exit to this fucking hell zone? This is not the hell zone exit. Nope. This is the room where if you die in the right spot, you'll spawn at the entrance? Okay. Let's try that. That seems entrancey, right? Yay! Good. And Jiggy, if you'd like to let me know what the final orb in this this sage hut area is, please let me know. If it's not like a... Oh, hello. I see you there. Excuse? Is that it? Is that it? Hello? Shit. Do we need to go back into the spider caves and get some yellow eco and then ride back out here? Shit. Fuck. Can I get some not like this in the chat? I need you guys to channel my emotions. That's the worst power cell. That's a real sneaky one. I mean, I definitely noticed it, like, right as I was asking you to tell me where it was. So, like, I feel like I would have found it. Val, that ain't it. The Grinch and the Onceler ain't it. Fuck, where's the nearest dang... Oh, what the hell? I thought this... I'm sorry, what? This is supposed to have a spider bouncy in it, isn't it? Am I crazy? One of them's empty for some reason, it's normal? Okay. Grinch plus Onceler. Oh, Val's repping Drawfee today. Man, Drawfee's cool. They're neat. Oh, frick, I keep meaning to watch the Castlevania Director episode that they did. Fuck! Jack, this is not speedrun strats. Jack! Oh, we fucked it. This is the worst. This is reset the run. That was horrible. Lex animation, that was a good episode. Yeah, no kidding. I really want to get into animation. Just like actually learning it instead of like sort of trying to stumble through it on my own and not really knowing the rules. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Okay. We did it! And Onsta, Mrs. Onsta was nice enough to link me to some lessons that I'm gonna watch, that I downloaded. I'm excited. Because I tried to do a walk cycle the other day, and as soon as the legs crossed over, my brain was like, ugh! The thing about animation is it's like, so much of it is like feel. And it's so odd because I can look at stuff that I've done and I'm like, this feels like it's wrong, but I don't know how to fix it in any sort of practical way. Like, I can watch it be replayed and I can scrub through it and like look at all the individual frames, but I have no idea where to like step in and change things, you know? Animation is just wizardry. Exactly, that's why I want to do it, because it's so fucking magical. And like realistically, one of the reasons I was so content to be a huge slacker in school was because I knew what I wanted to do for a really long time. A lot of people like figured it out as they grew up, but like when I was a very small child and really liked drawing, I wanted to be a cartoonist. And then I stopped drawing for a while because that just happens. And then I rediscovered that I liked art in high school, and then I was like, oh wait, animation. Cartoons, artistry, that's a thing that I can do. And then I went to school for arts fundamentals and then very quickly was like, I can't do this in a structured, you need to do this at this time. At least in the demand that like art school has for you, as opposed to like maybe an art job might have for you. It became very quickly that the school format was not for me, and so I gave up pretty quickly. But I'd love to study it in my own time and figure it out though. Oh, hello.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gaul and Maya kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across
No,
the
I've watched the,
Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own.
Sorry.
The one thing capable of
There's no
opening the
subtitles,
dark
so I'm just
if
gonna
you can free the four of
listen.
us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
You're self-taught? Yeah. Like, I have watched Dan Floyd's Fundamentals of Animation, so like I do know a lot of them. It's just like you have to put that into practice for all of it to like really actually cement itself. Like, I know about squash and stretch, and I know about timing, anticipation, and like follow through and all that shit. Like, I get it. Like, I do. Oh! It's just one of those things that you need to like practice a lot in order to like really hammer in. Also, we're gonna be hearing this force field for a really long time, I guess. Oh! Oh, I see. Interesting. Sorry, flashing lights are a thing that exists. Thank you for the follow. Jack 2 is hard? Welcome. I feel like you might have some opinions about specific installments of this game series. You speedrun Jak 2 and it was hard. Fair. Actually, I want to go this way. I know I literally just waited for these platforms to... Cool. Good stuff. I'm excited to get to Jak 2. Appeals to artists for me. I always feel like there's no single player. Movement and often feels super mechanical efficient. Does that count as going nowhere fast? Me fucking dive bombing into the abyss? I'd say yeah. I would say yes. Can I don't want to rescue these 4 sages to stop the world from ending. I do want to rescue them so they can fucking turn off this shield that's really loud. I'm gonna, just for this time, we're gonna crank down that shit an extra amount. And I'm going to also turn down my own volume appropriately. Let me know if you guys want it to be louder, but wow, it's annoying. Sages, what is this, Zelda? Yeah, it's Zelda. It's future punk. Past, future, post-apocalypse. There were advanced races before ours. Apocalypse. Zelda. AKA Breath of the Wild. Before Breath of the Wild. Okay, we can turn it back up. It's just that main room that sucks. Hi, I'm Invisoguy, and I don't like the camera position that I'm not able to edit. Oh, that looks fun. Listen, Link wish he had ears this fucking excellent. Are you going for 100%? I will, but probably not on stream. I'm gonna clean up like the orbs and shit, on my own off stream, I think, and then we'll watch the 100%. Oh my god, 100% ending on stream when I start Jak 2, I think. Because like going back for like 3 eggs in an area, and taking like an hour to figure that out and find where they are, that sucks to watch. A lot of people would argue that it's like, oh, it's more time that you get to spend on stream hanging out with your dear old pal Invisoguy, but I can only stream for so long. I don't have that streamer stamina. I ain't a cousin Dan Jones. I ain't a who else streams for really long periods of time? Ditherkins. I ain't a who else exists? Other people. Streamina, you got it. Ooh, this is fun. I like this. Neat. Oh, I hate that there's a... I fucking hate that when you collect eco, there's an auto jump. So Jak, like, pumps his hand up in the air and just jumps, and so sometimes it's a bad. Is there a game where a character's ears are so long that they hit enemies when they go spin? That must exist, right? There must be like a Dumbo game or something. Everybody's favorite movie tie-in game. Oh my god. Nothing wastes time like trying to save time. In the final countdown of chicken wings. Viz 24-hour charity stream when? I'm too greedy to do a charity stream. No, I don't know, man. I can't do long streams like that. It's like a hand. It's just like a hand and comfort thing. Like maybe if I lived on my own, I'd feel differently, but like I don't know that I could. Honestly. Houses for Ghosts need your support. Yeah. I'm so pessimistic. My attitude towards like charity raising is like nothing I can do is gonna make a difference, which is so defeatist and terrible and just the worst. And I feel bad even saying that, but that's how I feel. Let's get on a different topic because this suddenly. Teetering, thank you for the Windows 10 update. The charity is just Viz. I think I made that joke in call the other night with some folk about donation goes to Runner's Choice. Runner's Choice is my pocket. No wait, that might have been in Barry's chat. I was funny one time, basically is what I'm trying to say. Teetering, thank you for the Windows 10 update. Gamer DLM, thank you for the loony. I appreciate you. Ah, fuck. Well. Oh, this was so dumb. Oh my god, I should probably just follow this through. Because there's probably a checkpoint after this door. And I was about to just go back to try and get the blue eco. So that I could activate that. But realistically speaking, I should do it this way. Hello.
Good work, fellows. Old Samos was right about you. Great piles of precursor metal. That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below. Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
That guy reminds me so much of another character, and I don't know who it is. Please open from this side. Okay, thank you. Oh! I probably could grab the blue and just run back. Wait, why did I think? Oh, that's where there's a lot of blue eco. Yeah, probably. That might be the thing to do. Oops, let's go do that instead. No, I know there was eco next to the guy. I just didn't think that I could make it on one eco thingy. But I probably can. Well. We did it. Thank you. That was a much better way to do that. Wow, I would have wasted a lot of time and death doing that the other way. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh! No, come back. Oh, are you guys ready for the fun noises? Here we go. Sorry. Guys, the color of the tiles were the color of the sages in Eco. Wow. Imagine that. It's Pac-Man. All games are Pac-Man. Barry, are you here? Barry, are you here? Barry. Barry, are you here? Everything is Pac-Man. They sure are just depositing eggs at you through these little guys. Kind of for free. Oh, I thought this was one of the directional ones that we just used in the swamp. Thank you, Daxter. Uh-oh. 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 I oopsed. Oh god. I need this one orb. I needs it. Uh-oh. I don't... Oh. I think we failed. I got these things raises, but since you collect the orbs right away, I know we'll go back down and not to break the chain. Collecting noise. I like it a lot. It feels good to do. This time, we're deadly serious this time. Man, this jump sound effect sure is in the left channel, huh? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I'm scared to go all the way. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm not gonna have enough blue eco. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh Christ. I guess we did it. Okay. I think we did it. Just wait a sec. Oh no! Dang it. Maybe there's some blue eco on the other side of this door. It just occurred to me.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give darling Maya a little payback for this embarrassment. And we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
No. Why would you say you want to stew somebody's muskrat friend's pet? It just occurred to me this is kind of a dumb, obvious thing. Like, oh, hey, the sages are all colored according to, like, all of their eco assignments, right? But it occurs to me, like, maybe their skin has changed color because they've been, like, overexposed to the eco that they're in charge of. And so, like, they're not just normally green or normally fucking stark yellow or blue. Like, they are fucking stained. Although maybe that's rude of me to assume. Oh, I did a goof. Like they ate too many carrots or something, you know? Finally, chicken wings! Congrats on your... Oh my god. Chicken wings. Is there anything over there? Am I just being silly? There has to be, right? Oh wait, is this... Wait. There's gotta be something. Yeah, okay. Maybe a scuffly? Right you are! Okay, and... Green Sage, I assume, will just get out because we free all of the other guys. That seems correct. Eco is radioactive. I mean, honestly, it kind of is. It's just magic radioactive waste, really. Did we already do this? I think we did. I think we collected the precursor orbs there. Oh, hello. Hello, precursor orbs that are not collected. God. That was an accident. That was by accident. God, it's so noisy. Shush. First signs is colored sweat. Man, boy did we all get fooled by that as children, huh? We sure thought we were gonna have cool colored sweat. Did we finish doing this? I don't remember if we went this way, all the way, or not. I'm sorry my brain is so scattered all the time. Oh, I think I see an orb. Nope, we super didn't go this way. I think we tried to and then died. You drink Eco if given the chance. I wonder what it tastes like. It probably doesn't taste good. I assume it's very much a chemical situation. But if Eco did taste like anything, the blue Eco would taste the best, probably. I don't like that orbs do not have shadows underneath them, I'm now realizing. Or maybe they just... These platforms are a bit trickier because they fall out, and so like they can't render a shadow underneath them for some reason. Oh God. Maybe I'll step on this. Maybe it's a checkpoint. Man, the lock-on for the distance on these is... Oh. Well, this is a problem for me. Fine, we'll go this way for a second.
We got company, Jak! Lots of lurkers!
Why do they make antifreeze look so delicious? Man, I have no idea. I'm sorry. Daxter, are you okay? Daxter looks like the King of Cosmos there for a second. We can just get the orbs and then die. He's in soup. Why are you in soup? Uh-oh. Well, that's fine. I always think, isn't antifreeze usually blue? I guess maybe it depends on the brand you get. I don't think of antifreeze as being Mountain Dew colored. I wish these guys would just, like, stop dicking around and, like, get down here so that I can just go back here and, like, do this. Actually fire at them in a reasonably timed manner. Oh, wait, is this like a... These guys are just forever kind of deal? That didn't occur to me. Oops. What the fuck? Am I about to die? Oh my god, why? Okay, that was frustrating.
I'll say something really teary at the funeral. Like, how am I gonna get change back now?
Oh! Excuse me? Also, hi. Hey, Nifty. How you doing? Don't die until you're dead. This sucks. And it's bad. Why did they even give you the yellow? Oh, I guess to blast those crates. Is this door not going to open until I kill all these things? That sucks. I'm gonna go back. Interesting. Oh. Green is the old type, orange is anything like GM, Dexo's coolant, and BMW has their own proprietary blue. Maybe blue is just what my dad gets, I guess. Does look delicious, though, I will say that. God, please don't drink antifreeze. If there's anything you can take away from this, holy fuck. Please don't drink antifreeze.
You've finally come to rescue. Do you know how long I've been in here? What
No.
took you so long? What are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jack. He's with me.
Good job.
Thanks, Daxter.
You're a real hero.
Ha!
You've got to stop Gaul from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
I like that Daxter actually does get the credit that he's always after. Like, this dude's like, thank you so much,
Let's go climb
Daxter.
up those platforms.
That's great. Yep, that's fine. That's what I wanted. That sounds like I'm joking, but that is actually what I wanted because I want to get all the heckin' orbs. Gots to get all the orbs. Brake fluid isn't allowed to be blue in the US, so ATE super blue brake fluid turned out to be contraband. Oh. Damn. Now, where are those platforms? Where are those floaty boys? Oh, right here? Oh, you mean these ones right here? Okay. Samos did not get out just because everybody else was freed, like I thought. John Stamos did not get out. Oh! Oh! There's something about the soundtrack in this area. Like that bup, bup, bup. That sounds very, like, sounds very Spyro to me. You know? We did it. We got all the things. Good pose. Totally buzzed out. Oh, I think that's the last of the scout flies. I think we've gotten all the scout flies in all the areas. That's nice. Is Samos free now? It is Samos.
Good work, boys. You're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other three sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the Precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, right. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back!
First, save the world. Then
And Jack comes off as quite an asshole, just with his expressions, most of the time.
You're too late, Salos.
Oh.
Once I possess limitless Dark Eco, I will have the key to creation itself.
this is madness. Releasing that much Dark Eco will destroy everything we know. Just look what it's done to you.
It has given us a beauty beyond anything you could understand.
Beauty? Have you two looked in the mirror lately?
Just wait until
I mean,
you
one
learn
of them
Silos,
is
little
pretty
one.
hot.
You think short and fuzzy is bad.
And to think you two traveled all this way for my help. Fools! Enjoy your front row seats to the recreation of the world!
No, I don't want to. Bubes. You got it.
Jack, take the elevator up and stop that robot.
I think they're on the other side. I didn't collect them. Go stop the world. Hang on, you just collect a few eggs. I need to do a little bit of Easter egg hunting. Excuse me, I'll be back. Hang on. I gotta get them. Okay, now we can save the world. Looks like a Digimon. What, the robot? I mean, I don't disagree. That's the VA for Gall, who is also the lead singer of Twisted Sister. Gall who? Also, yeah, this game and the Ratchet and Clank series on PS2 were just so good. I can't speak to Sly Cooper personally, which was also like the 3D mascot platformer of the time. Pretty good from what I've played of the first and the second one. I don't think I like them as much as Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank personally. And maybe that's only because I've like only played them in my adulthood. Oh, hello. Hello. Great start to the final boss. Really good start. Sorry. Welcome back. Thank you. I need to get some water anyway. Final boss time. Let's go. PS Now, it's not, in my opinion. If it was a bit more like Game Pass, where you could download the stuff, I would say yes. But I did try a PS Now trial, and the library is not as robust as you'd want it to be. And is the game loud or is it an okay place? The game library is not as robust as you want it to be. You do occasionally notice. You definitely do notice the latency on occasion. It depends on your internet connection, but honestly, it's pretty okay. Like, I don't hate the idea of streaming games now inherently by any means. But if your connection is not reliable, it's not gonna like. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. I want to be able to just download stuff, you know? And I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. But I'm getting a PS3 at that point. I totally agree. And I understand where you're coming from, because I was frustrated that the only way I could play these fucking HD collections, really, is to get them on PS3. Like, there was other stuff that I like. Oh. Ow. Oh, that was, some luck. There's a handful of other stuff that I missed on PS3 that like I want to play, like MGS4 I still need to get around to. I'm gonna play the Infamous games. I already played through all the Ratchet and Clanks because I wanted to play through them before I played Rift Apart, and that was fun. Yeah, it's a shame that most of the HD platformer boys just live on PS3. For some reason, this boss fight makes you think of Sunshine. Might have to do with the round arena, the goo beneath me, us, and the purple background. I definitely get where you're coming from. Like the final boss of Sunshine with the gigantic Bowser. Oh, by the way, what do you think of Steam Deck? It's a cool idea. If like you don't have a dedicated gaming PC, I can see it being a good idea and a good investment. And if you have enough money to like throw around at it, and you really want your Steam stuff kind of portable, like that's totally valid. But it's kind of a miss for me. Like I'm not gonna get it. You know? Now. I love these orbs. They're really cool to look at. The Steam Deck naming is like, what the fuck are you doing? The Steam Deck as a device, I'm like, well, yeah, of course. Like somebody had to be the first one to try and make a Switch equivalent, right? And I actually thought it would probably be Sony again, if they weren't feeling super burned out on stuff after the Vita, or Xbox. But it being Steam Valve is cool and neat, and I'm glad that it exists for anybody who's interested in getting it. But wow, it's so not for me. Don't do that. Oh! They made the light goo.
They must not be allowed to get it!
Light eco! That could be the stuff to chain me back! Or it might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy, save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind.
I like that moment where it's like Daxter's ultimately like, yeah, you know what? I guess we'll save the world. I mean, there's not really much of a choice. What is... I'm confused. Wait, did I just die? What? I thought that was the thing I was supposed to go to. Okay, well... that wasn't great. Rip. Rip the run.
Eco won't protect you now.
Oops. Sorry, friends. Sorry for wasting your time more. The boss fight, all in all, isn't actually that long or difficult. So... we'll be okay. What happened? I jumped into a thing that I thought was the thing I was supposed to do, and it turns out it was actually a thing you can't touch. It was a no touching situation. Oh my god, I'm gonna have no health for this boss fight. Oops. Remember when I said that? Oh, yeah, okay. So I've never seen those because I've always been in the air when they detonate. So turns out that was the bomb that they detonate. cool. Neat. Neat, 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 neat. No doubt. Oh my god. I'm angry now.
Stay alive. Step
Daxter,
2.
shut up.
Think about not doing something like that again!
I'm mad now because I'm wasting everybody's time, and I feel like an asshole.
Eco won't protect me now.
Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Oh! Don't do that.
Finish them both off once and for all.
No mercy.
Why is the villain of this game 2 people? Why is the villain of this game 2 people? There's no reason for it to be 2 people. They just designed 2 and couldn't pick, and they're like, I guess we're brothers and sisters. Fuck it. You don't know what to say other than it's fine. Listen, they wanted one to be evil old man, and they wanted one to have the booba. Like, I get it. They just like having a lot of characters. That's valid. It's just there's no functional reason that there needs to be 2 characters, I guess, is my point. Which isn't bad. To dinner, maybe? Oh, I'm sorry. My Steam has run out for this fight that I have failed several times and almost beaten once. Okay. This time? Okay, this time for real?
You just won't give up, will you?
Okay. There's the goop. It looks really good.
It does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it.
So,
We're not gonna take it.
they shoot a bomb, several bombs, and... Okay. Yeah, I just had to wait.
Do something!
I'm yellow eco, but stronger. Rip. Well, there's all the dark eco you ever wanted. Hey! I love this. Celebration dance. Hell yeah.
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter, now we can't change you back.
Don't worry about me, baby. You know what they say. Big things come in small packages.
Jack, you have an incredible talent for channeling Eco. Samos, you may have been right about this one after all.
And Kira, without your help and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage now that Gaul and Maya are lost.
Yes, Gaul and Maya. The Dark Eco probably destroyed them. Probably.
Hopefully.
Who cares?
Let's not worry about
Bring
it.
'em on. We can take 'em again. Right, Jack? I said, right, Jack? Wow. Put it on ice, big guy.
Yeah, come on, Jack. We can't just have a kiss from the girl that's completely unwarranted and unearned. No kiss allowed. I remember Dark Jack from him too, because he looked so badass as a kid, but now he feels like Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I think he's cool. But I get what you're saying. I would love in a remaster or an HD port of this if they changed the way that Jack looked when he got light eco. If you know what I mean. It's also not super clear why they can't just make light eco again. Because it's just all four sages like converging their power beams. It never even occurred to me that it's just like, wait, why don't we just do that again? Why don't we just team up again? Well, that's Jak and Daxter. A really, really, really solid, pretty short, pretty bite-sized, relatively speaking, even if you're going for 100%. Heckin' mascot platformer. Super, super good. Definitely one of the big three of the PS2 era. Worth checking out if you have any means to do so, which, realistically speaking, unless you have a PS3, you probably don't have a super attainable means to check this game out and these games out, unfortunately. They couldn't even keep their teleporters up. That's a good point. It's a really good point. Edgelords and edgeladies, yeah. We've come around to, like, hating edgelords, I think, as a society. If things are edgy, I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna embrace that. I mean, if somebody's wearing, like, belt buckles and studded belts and black and red and they have long hair and they have angry eyebrows and purple energy exploding out of them, like, yeah, gimme. Put it in my veins. Put it in my ghost veins. Please, and thank you. I will thank you for it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this trip through it. I think I'm gonna go grab Yoshi's Story on Wii U, and maybe that's what we'll check out tomorrow? Maybe on Tuesday. We'll see. We're definitely winding down. I'm gonna get my... No, Woolly World? No, Yoshi's Story. I love Woolly World. The only thing I don't like about Woolly World is that it doesn't feel like the collectibles. The gems are just kind of nothing. I wish it had, like, collectibles like Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Woolly World is, like, the closest to a Yoshi's Island clone than anything. You forgot N64 games are on Wii U? Yeah! You gotta keep your Wii U for the Virtual Console, since Nintendo sees fit to only give us one online library a year, and it seems like they've skipped a year or two. It's so unclear if we're gonna get the N64 library. I'm convinced that we're not getting the N64 online library because they didn't want to eat their own lunch when it came to... Like, literally the only reason is because they had the shoddy port that is Super Mario 3D All-Stars come out. And so if they had made the N64 online library, you would have assumed it would have had to have fucking Mario 64, and then, like, the limited timeness of Mario All-Stars, 3D All-Stars, led me to believe that, like, oh, okay, well, they're gonna do a shitty thing where suddenly you can play Mario 64 and a bunch of other N64 games if you have N64 online library. Blech. So can you estimate when you will be doing Jak 2? Probably not too long. Within like a week or two? Probably. Depends on how long Yoshi's story takes. I don't know that I wanna jump right into Jak 2. I'm excited to do it. We'll see. I just had the idea for Yoshi's story, literally today, and I got excited about it because it seems like a wholesome time, and I've never really played it before, so I'm excited about it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, and it's also unclear, are we gonna get, is the next online library for the Switch, is it gonna be N64 online library? Or is it gonna be a fucking Game Boy online library? In which case, I'm checking out. Because I don't care enough. Like, there's some good games on the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, right? There certainly is. But a year of slow drip feed of game releases for heckin' Game Boy online library? No thank you. And then after that, Game Boy Advance online library? Like, that's gonna be good and all, but... And then maybe N64 after that, or before that? I don't know. The whole thing is due to the Switch being kind of portable, and they only negotiated licensing for home consoles for old eShop stuff. Oh, interesting. Well, that can't be the case, though, because the 3DS has the Virtual Console, and a fair bit of stuff on the Virtual Console, too. If it was Game Boy and Game Boy Color, it could be a solid collection. I don't know, man. You're right. There is a lot of good stuff. What's this?
Holy yakko! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
Wait, what? Oh, we just have them. Oops. Well, I didn't realize we'd gotten all of them. There we go. Are we gonna shrug? Oh! What's behind the door?
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
By the precursors.
What is it? Tune into the next game to find out. A big fat teaser. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's a big old arbitrary shiny guy. I didn't realize that you only had to collect all the 100 precursor orbs. Yeah, we got all precursor orbs. We super don't have all the... We're still missing like 60... Sorry, power cells. We're still missing 60 eggs. Well, fuck it. Who cares about that? Seems like a bad business decision to have all these games and not allowed to buy them separate from the online library. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Nintendo's fucking weird, man. They arbitrarily put a limited edition, a limited availability on a digital item that they can reproduce infinitely forever. So, yeah, they're not exactly the most sound of mind. Where does it spit us out if we load up our data? I assume right before the boss. Oh! Oh, cool. I like that. It boots you out, like, actually onto the boss. Okay, well. Oh, it'd be kind of cool if you could see, like, the structures of places you've been, but it's just all kind of arbitrary. Big. Oh, wait. I can see a dirigible over there, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Good enough for all rewards. Yeah. Yeah, I super thought we had to collect all the orbs. Lava tube. Rock Village. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. That won't be too bad for myself to do. Neat. Thank you guys for joining me for Jak and Daxter. A pretty fucking sweet mascot platformer that I love a lot, and it's super charming and really cool. And I'm excited to check out its sequel eventually. So stay tuned to the places where you can hear about streams. For that, welcome. If anybody's new here, hi, hello. I'm Invisoguy. You can stay tuned to the Twitter and the Discord to know when I'm gonna go live. Streams are usually on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. Weekends can be a little bit hit or miss because sometimes you just need to take care of yourself. We're kind of doing a soft partner push. If you have any methodology to help the stream, it would mean a lot. If you really like the stream, you could consider supporting it financially via like bits or cheers or whatever. But free ways is like hosting, following, telling friends, making clips, doing raids. All of that is super valuable and actually meaningful and can help the channel grow and get us more consistent viewership so that we can meet those partner requirements eventually. I'm not super stressed about it. I just really want a bunch of slots for emotes. That's all I want. I'm not in it for the greed. I'm in it for the heckin' emotes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging. I hope y'all had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.